We're not really entirely sure if it's legal to rent an Airbnb in Thailand. We've had some mixed reviews online and some suspect comments from our Airbnb host. We're Ronnie and Jeremy, and we're digital nomads traveling around the world. We spent the last 2 years living in Southeast Asia during a global pandemic. Now we're back on the move again on our quest to visit every country in the world. And we hope you'll come along with us for the ride. Good morning from Sapa, Vietnam. We have really enjoyed our time here in this mountain town, even though it's been rainy 90% of the time. This town is definitely a gem, and we hope we'll come back to Sapa very soon. Today starts another travel adventure for us. We're going to be leaving Sapa very soon, going to Hanoi, and starting another multi-day travel journey to another country. And as always, we hope you'll come along with us for the ride. Let's go.
Let's go. So we are in Legeko for our brunch before the limousine pickup.
Yeah, so we ordered a limousine van transfer from our Hotel de la Coupole to Hanoi. That's the first leg of our travel today. But checkout's at 12 and the limousine van does not come until 2:30. So we're getting lunch here in the town of Sapa at Legeko. They have two locations in Sapa. We ate at the bigger restaurant yesterday. Today we're going to sample the cafe, which is centrally located in town, and we'll give you our review. But yesterday's meal was delicious, so we had to come try this one. Yesterday I probably had the two best banh mi's of my life in the same day, and one of them was at the other Legeko restaurant here in Sapa. So today I got another banh mi from the Legeko cafe, and it's a BLT banh mi, bacon, lettuce, tomato with cheese and double bacon. And Ronnie got a creamy mushroom soup with some baguettes on the side. She's already digging in, but I'm about to dig in to this banh mi. Got tasty bacon. I think this is my third best banh mi, so maybe my top three are always in Sapa. Okay, we have finished our lunch here at Legeko Cafe. It's only 224,000 Vietnamese dong, or about $9.50 USD. We are full, and that was a delicious lunch for less than 10 bucks. Can't beat that. Despite traveling through Southeast Asia in many different places, it's sometimes difficult to find a cafe that you can sit down at and eat for less than $10 because of the taxes. They often charge a VAT tax and a government tax, which can sometimes be total like 15 or 20%. But yeah, all good today. cheap lunch and delicious lunch, and now we're full and gonna walk back to the hotel and wait for our limousine van. Been to Hanoi yet? Finally in our luxury van going to Hanoi. We have a hotel booked there tonight, so we will stop after leg one of our trip. We're on a mountain road now going from Sapa to Hanoi. You might have seen that we had some issues with our first luxury van because we booked a more preferable seat and they didn't want to give us that seat because they double booked it. So we had to take a stand and wait and wait and wait. And they finally sent us another van, and so now we have our own van going to Hanoi because the company double booked and just thought they could kick the foreigners out of the seats that they booked. That didn't work out for them, and now they have to send 2 vans to Hanoi at the same price. So it cost them more money and cost us time and a headache. But we are in a luxury van going to Hanoi, and I assume we'll be there in about 5 or 6 hours. We will not be recommending the company for your travels here in Hanoi and Sapa. They do have nice vans, but their customer service is lacking quite a bit, and they also lost the hotel today as a customer. They made the hotel so angry about the situation that they're going to lose their contract now with the hotel. We're going to lay back, try to get some rest, put this morning's events behind us, and we should be at our hotel around 10 o'clock tonight. Okay, we have checked in to the Paragon Noi Bai Airport Hotel. This is only going to be for one night, and it was nearly free. We used one of our free nights, and I only had to pay taxes, so it was like $5 US. We were staying here just for the night, a stopover on our journey out of Vietnam, and tomorrow we will get the airport shuttle to the international terminal for our next flight, which leaves Hanoi. More of a follow-up on exactly what happened this morning. We booked a limousine luxury bus 2 days ago, and the hotel booked the seats in the van for us so that the hotel guests, there were 4 foreigners, would have the 4 middle seats in the van. And that's important because those middle seats recline and there's more space, and they're kind of like captain chairs. They're much more comfortable, especially if you're going to be in the van for 5 to 6 hours like we were today. But when the luxury limousine van arrived at the hotel, they told us we could not sit in those seats even though the hotel had booked them because the company had double booked them. Somebody that knew somebody in the company had reserved 2 of those seats, and the driver would not let us sit there even though we had booked it and paid for it. So it was a big hassle, big to-do. The hotel staff had to help us translate and communicate and try to work it out. Eventually there was no working it out. The driver and the company would not let us sit in those seats, so we said we're not going to pay you, and the hotel called a different company to bring a limousine bus and take us to Hanoi. And so they lost that, not only those 2 seats that were sold to them, but the hotel was also quite upset at the company and the way they handled the situation this morning. So the hotel said they were also going to terminate their relationship with the travel company. All to say, I'll put the name of the company in the video for you to let you know, do not travel with Duc Minh Travel. Duc Minh Travel did offer to put us in a private car. They offered a private SUV. It was very strange because they could also offer these things to the other 2 passengers that were not on the van yet. And those passengers were going a shorter distance than we were. It was strange that they were trying to get us to give up our 2 seats for these other 2 passengers instead of just offering them a private car or a private van or some other option. They would not share with us the reasons, but it left us believing that it was probably someone that knew the owner or knew the company officials or something, and it was someone that had already made a prior arrangement. Anyway, we did get another van that came and picked us up. It was similar to the one that we booked, just older. The seats were not as good. It was clean and the driver was fine, but just not what we booked. And now we are very tired and hungry, and so we're going to go down to the lobby here at the hotel that we're staying at near the airport and try to get some dinner. Let's go. Good morning from Hanoi, Vietnam. We enjoyed our 1-night rest here at the Paragon Noi Bai Hotel last night by the airport. It is suitable enough for a 1-night stay by the airport if you need a place to stay before your flight. Now we're going to go downstairs and get our limousine shuttle bus ride from the airport, which is complimentary and included, and it goes over the international terminal or the domestic terminal. And we're going to go over there and check in and hopefully get into an airport lounge and spend the rest of our time here in Hanoi there before our flight to, you'll see. Come along with us. Here we go. We have checked in, kinda. We have not really went through the Vietnam Airlines check-in process yet. They will open in about 30 minutes. But we did upgrade our ticket. They had a good price for business class seats, and so we have upgraded. We have stopped here at El Domo in the Hanoi airport for a little Vietnamese spring roll snack and our morning coffee. And soon we'll go through Vietnam Airlines check-in and go over to our side and get a lounge. We're at the airport and we're on an international flight. You know that means business lounge time. We're going to the Song Hong Business Lounge here at Hanoi's International Terminal, Terminal 2. Boarding pass, please. Okay, we are good and settled here at the Songhong Lounge. It's a business class lounge, but you also have access if you have priority pass, and they accept a number of other memberships. So if your credit card offers a different membership, there's a good chance the Songhong Business Lounge accepts it, which is great for us. We are flying with Vietnam Airlines today in business class, but note for all you tourists, you do not get access to the Vietnam Airlines Lotus Lounge if you upgrade to business class. If you purchase the ticket on the website, you will get access to their business class lounge, but if you upgrade at the airport, you will not get access. We learned that, but no big deal for us. We had access to other lounges, so now we're enjoying the Songhong Business Lounge here all to ourselves. If you're curious about where we're flying to today, we will stop the suspense and let you in on the secret. We are going to Thailand. So we're going to be in Thailand for quite a while, and we don't really know exactly what we're going to do yet. We are going to be in some of the more popular cities that are well known in Thailand. So if you want to go ahead and drop some recommendations in the comments, let us know what attractions we should go to in Thailand and what foods you find most interesting or most delicious. Thailand is known for many different cuisines, including pad thai and spring rolls and papaya salad and tom yum soup. We know all those, but if you want to give us some more recommendations of things that are not as popular or just attractions that are not as popular, go ahead and drop them in the comments. We read all those and we'd be happy to go and check some of those off our list. Okay, we are going to enjoy our time here at the Songhong Business Lounge. Ronnie's already got a fruit plate and some spring rolls, and we've gotten some fresh juices. We have many selections here at this lounge. The buffet is stocked and everything looks very fresh. Lots of drinks in the cooler. They have an espresso machine and different things out for folks that are here for a long time. They have teas and coffees. So everything is pretty well laid out here. And as you saw from the little tutorial we gave you, there's plenty of different seating. You have different kinds of chairs, desk chairs, you have massage chairs, you have window seats, you have booths, you have leathered chairs. It's a really good mix, and this lounge is very well equipped, so I'm sure we're going to enjoy our 3-hour layover here in Hanoi before we go to Thailand. Okay, that's it for now. We'll check back in once we board our business class flight on Vietnam Airlines. Okay, that's our flight right out there, but we left the lounge to board the business class seats for the Vietnam Airlines flight to Bangkok, but they are running behind. So we left the lounge and came downstairs, but they're not ready to let us on the plane yet. They're only 5 minutes late so far, but they told us we have to wait for another 15 or 20 minutes. So I think Ronnie and I will just walk around this area and see what kind of shops they have. It's not really worth walking back upstairs to the lounge yet, but if we'd have known that, we could have stayed in the lounge for an extra 20 minutes. But things should get started pretty soon, and we'll be on our way, leaving Vietnam after a month here, traveling around, and soon we'll be in Thailand. We are now on our Airbus A321 in business class here with Vietnam Airlines. They are playing the welcome music, so it's a bit loud, but soon we'll lift off here on our way to Bangkok, and soon I assume we will get the in-flight entertainment and safety briefing, but also our business class meals. Stay tuned. We are now cruising at 38,000 feet here on our Vietnam Airlines business class cabin. And this is the part in our video where we say if you want to stay updated with our live feed and see more photos and stories from behind the scenes on our travel days, go ahead over to our Instagram and follow us at Kentuckians Abroad. We post much more there in terms of live feed, stories, and behind the scenes photos that keep you in the know where we're actually at in real time. advanced meal service on Vietnam Airlines included a seafood option, a chicken option, and a beef option, plus unlimited soft drinks, champagne, wine, or beer.
The garlic bread is really good.
We're in Bangkok. First order of business is the toilet. And then we'll figure out where the passport control immigration's at.
Yeah.
See if we can finish this off. We are officially into Bangkok, Thailand. We've been stamped in by passport control, and now we're going to get our luggage here at luggage claim. We are in Bangkok and we're using the Grab Super app. It works here as well. We're waiting on our Grab car. He should be coming up to the arrivals entrance pretty soon. We're gonna hop in the car and go over to our Airbnb apartment, which should be quite close. So it shouldn't be far away, and then we'll see how check-in goes.
It's very hot in Bangkok. Look at me. Oh, I sweat already.
We're not in Sapa anymore. I think it might be 35 degrees Celsius now. Okay, we have checked in to our Airbnb here in Bangkok. It was pretty smooth. We are here in the apartment now and everything looks just as it did online, so that's great. However, we're not really entirely sure if it's legal to rent an Airbnb in Thailand. We've had some mixed reviews online and some suspect comments from our Airbnb host, and as you saw in the lobby of the apartment building, there seems to be written materials saying that renting Airbnbs for short stays is illegal in Thailand. So we'll see how this goes this week, and we'll see if we're booted out of the apartment. If you would like to become a channel member, go on over to @Kentuckians Abroad on our YouTube channel and check out our membership perks. We would love to have you on board. If you'd like to support the channel and our traveling on the regular, that would be great. We'd really appreciate that. And as always, if you enjoyed this travel video from Hanoi, Vietnam over to Bangkok, Thailand, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button and share this vlog with all your friends on social media. And as always, if you enjoy traveling around the globe and going wherever we go, please subscribe to our channel and check that notification bell so you know when our new videos are uploaded each week. And remember, you don't have to be a Kentuckian to travel with us. You just gotta have fun. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep on keeping on. Cheers.